Hey guys, I was asked yesterday what really happened with me saying about the closing of the Better Bath and Beyond, Bed Bath and Beyond, and the eventual closing of GameStop and the turmoil troubles that Best Buy are in. And I was asked to clarify this. Listen, guys, I am not a business major. Okay, I don't have a degree in business or economics, but I can tell you in very simple, understandable words for all of us to understand. If you mistreat employees, employees don't care about helping the customers. If you mistreat the customers, they don't give a damn. The employees are immaculate and awesome and great. If and if you lie to people, if you misuse monies, if you don't take care, of your each of your businesses or the company as a whole, if you allow things to get out of date, out of debt, I mean in debt, if you allow yourself to go into deeper in the hole, if you don't change with the times, it happened to Radio Shack and Circuit City. They didn't change the times until it's too little too late. Even Toys R Us, same thing. I mention these things because these things are very important to talk about. Okay? If you don't take care of your people, they don't take care of you first and foremost. But if you don't change with the times, if you don't see the curve coming, you know what, this curve is coming. We have to get on this online thing. Let's see. No, we're gonna keep pushing what Toys R Us did and what Radio Shack did. It's still around in Canada, by the way, a few stores in Canada. So, dead in the United States, are not dead around the world yet. And Circuit City is completely dead. They didn't change the times. They didn't want to get in the times, and when they tried to, it was too little, too late. Instead of being an innovator, they were chasing people down, trying to catch up. Like the old analogy with WCW watching Raw during the 100 days that Raw was kicking the crap out of Nitro. They were literally watching it live and trying to imitate matches live. That's how pathetic it was for World Championship Wrestling. And due to mismanagement, that company went out of business. Well, same thing with Better Bath and Beyond. Once you start mismanaging funds, mismanaging people, mismanaging customers and employees and what do you want to call them, customer employee, what do you call them, it does affect the bottom line. It took, say, about 10 years to affect this. But if you're looking at GameStop, for example, there's people quitting, closing stores and quitting. Store leaders. Now, like I said yesterday, too, if you're a new employee, been there 6 months or a year, you don't have 10, 12-year tenure like the store manager that finally had enough and quit. You don't have that. You don't have that option of just going down to Home Depot or Lowe's and applying for a new job because you don't have enough you don't have enough work collateral to say, hey, I've been here. They do, and if they're cool, they'll get you on with them. And since they cost you your job, you guarantee well, a game's not going to do. Okay, close the store down. We'll liquidate all the assets. We'll send it to another store, and it'll be done. And that store becomes an empty shell, and people who work there and are now unemployed. And that's sad, but it will happen eventually. So I know Camelot 331 was championing this, and yay. I'm not gonna open the bubbly, and I don't want Camelot to start doing his victory laps. Thinking that he won the big game. Because what's gonna happen is people are gonna lose their jobs. The little people who are the new store employees who've been there maybe a year or two, who don't have tenure, who don't have anything, are like, okay, so what do we do now? I don't have a job. Where do I go? That is what people are going to be losing. And once you take that out of perspective and put that back into perspective, the whole thing is different. And now you're making it hard for everybody else now. Yes, granted, I understand some people having trouble in GameStop, and I understand that. But you can't think of me, 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 me. It's we, not me. So there's kind of silly. And when Best Buy employees wanted to walk out on Black Friday, I went to Black Friday early. Best Buy I went to, No one walked out. I guarantee they're probably told you walk out, you're out of a job. Neutralize that right there. See, the problem is now what affecting Bed Bath and Beyond is, their CFO took his own life by jumping off a building. Very sad, by the way. CEOs having issues trying to keep them going. GameStop has gone through 4 or 5 CEOs in the last year or two. Best Buy's having a mean woman type of CEO who's just laying seed to everything. See, and this is the problem with these big box stores like this. When you sell specialty items, like let's say example once again going back covering Bed Bath and Beyond, re-examining this so well. Bed Bath and Beyond did what? Bedrooms, bathrooms, and maybe beyond that. No pun intended. Maybe the garage, like I said, the garage organizers, or maybe some chairs, or a kitchen set, or some china set, or plates, whatever the hell they had in there. I may walk in there tomorrow and do like a walk down and do like upload video of doing that. Go in there and seeing what's really in the Bed Bath, because I haven't been in there in a while. It's been almost 10 years I've been in Bed Bath and Beyond. I have no need to go to Bed Bath & Beyond. I go to Walmart or Amazon for my stuff. I don't have to go to Bed Bath & Beyond for anything. I think that's where a lot of people don't understand why Bed Bath & Beyond is going out of business. There's more traffic there now when stuff's going on sale and being liquidated. The vultures come out, and that's just really what it is. The vultures are circling the carcass and are diving in. No, they wouldn't go there during normal business when normal business. Now it's going out of business. Oh yeah, that's normal. And Bed Bath & Beyond will do what a lot of places would do. They'll liquidate a lot of their stuff. I'll get rid of it, sell it and cut those prices, then liquidate to off sellers the rest of the stuff that they can't sell. So they'll liquidate a lot of stuff and try to save them as much money as can so they can pay off any debts they have. Because Bed Bath & Beyond, folks, is going out of business, guys. This is their last hurrah. They're done. Even if they keep open 200 stores or not, doesn't matter. They're done. And once people realize this, they're going to sink even faster down. Because once the water came over the bows of the Titanic, it sank faster. It didn't sink slower, it sank faster. When all the apartments filled with water and it finally started sinking faster, then you saw all hell broke loose. And no pun intended if anybody lost their lives in the Titanic, because family members are still alive, not the ones who were there, obviously, but the ones, their descendants, ancestors. Their descendants. And it is sad. But that's a stupid problem that Titanic caused on their own people. Lack of lifeboats and training, I guess you can say. But anyway, though, going back to Better Bath and Beyond. Bed Bath and Beyond. That's something that needs to be addressed. That's not going to be addressed by anybody. I don't care how much economic major you are. I don't care how much accounting you have done over your years. The amount of money that Bed Bath & Beyond lost and gained, it's probably not really astronomical as much as maybe the internal theft probably was. Or maybe there's just the fact that wholesalers are no longer shipping to Bed Bath & Beyond. But really, what really happened to Bed Bath & Beyond? What caused them the great demise? And I said it yesterday, it's a little bit of everything. It's upper management, it's corporate management, it's the team members, and it's the customers. You get these Karens in there that want to be treated like like a goddess among the peasantry. And then you get these employees who just give her the middle finger and don't care. Those people are different. But I mean the average Joe customer who walks in there who actually wants to buy something but can't find anybody because they're all having their huddle break room, tell the horror stories of their lives breaks. instead of being on the floor selling stuff, eventually that catches up with you. Eventually that catches up with you in your company. How many great managers were let go in the Bed Bath & Beyond because their stores were faltering 5, 6 years ago? Come to find out now that it wasn't because of them personally. It was because of the corporation behind them causing the issues that, did this. You'd probably be amazed how many people lost their careers over stupid decisions. No, at Bed Bath & Beyond. And I have no love for Bed Bath & Beyond. I've never really been in there. Like I said, I've been in there in 10 years. I don't buy stuff in the store. I look around. I window shop. Why? Because A, I can, and B, I can, and C, there's no reason to buy anything unless I really need it. But it doesn't mean I'm not gonna buy anything at GameStop or Lowe's or Home Depot or whatever. But it doesn't mean I'm not gonna buy anything at the right moment now. Like me, I went to Sam's Club, picked up some 36 cans of Diet Mountain Dew and a big old thing of zero calorie Powerade juice or sports drink. You call it 0 calories, 0 sugar. Why? Because I felt like buying it and I bought it. But see, I don't have to really have a reason. I just buy whatever I feel like buying. But I have no need to go into a Bed Bath & Beyond. You might. Maybe Walmart's not built in your town yet. The only place you have, is a Bed Bath & Beyond. That's kind of sad if you do, but they may not have anything like that. You might have a small Kroger's. They ain't gonna sell a lot of stuff but milk and cheese and bread and cereal. Well, that's fine. You get gas there, obviously, but so I understand that. But not every town has that scenario where you only have one store going out of business and that's it. Excuse me. But I think what really drove a Bed Bath & Beyond out of business is that what I listed over here yesterday and today. The issues of management, issues of store management, issues of corporate, issues of customers, employees. But also, their niche no longer have an itch. The niche they had no longer has an itch. People to go out and buy this stuff. Look at Toys R Us. Prime example of Toys R Us. They sold toys probably $10, $15 more expensive than they were. You go to Walmart, buy the exact same toy for $20, $30 cheaper. Toys R Us was the Cadillac of toys, but yet they fell from grace so quickly. And I went in there, walked around, places closing up. People are buying stuff, but people grabbing things with both hands. Now I wanted a lot of the games, but they didn't get the games marked down to the last second, and then the vultures came in and got them all. That pissed me off the most, but whatever. I have Game Pass Ultimate and I have a PC. Who cares right now? So whatever, right? But I understand that. Buying stuff at a discount like that is American as apple pie. People do it all the time. No, it's not like people don't do it all the time. People do it all the time. It happens every single day. People do it every day. There's a mom and pop store going out of business. People will literally drive there to see what they have. They'll never drive there when it's open. Only when they go out of business, they'll drive 30 miles extra to see what this mom and pop place had. Then they may buy a cup or some plates or some bags of whatever. That's it. It's weird how people will literally not go to a company sitting there for 20 years, like a Bed Bath & Beyond was, but all of a sudden now they're going out of business. Everybody flocks there like vultures, picking the dead carcass away, and really, but you see, I get it. So when GameStop goes over, they'll go under. There'll be explosion of people buying stuff in a GameStop, game consoles and games, because they know this is the last hurrah. So, and Best Buy is slipping too. 1 foot in the grave, and everyone's slipping. Because it's just one of those things, you know what I mean? It's not anything you can't do. And I said, we could do anything about it? No. There's nothing you can do about it. You had to go back 10, 15 years in the past to change their mindset of what they're doing for now. And with the Radio Shack and Circuit City, especially Circuit City and places like that, didn't work out because they were a niche company with no longer itches to be scratched. People didn't have any itches anymore to go to a Circuit City, where you can go to a Walmart and buy a TV even cheaper, or a Best Buy, or Electronic Express that's having issues too right now. They shut the one down over in Opry Mills, big ass area, shut it all down. So a lot of places, guys, are going under or sinking because the people are no longer having this. Yes, they want to go out and buy stuff, but you'll see the companies who are thriving are the ones that change the times. The companies that thrive the most are the ones that grow with the times, hit the curb, and keep going. Your Radio Shacks, your Circuit Cities, your Sears, your Kmart, your Toys R Us, your Chuck E. Cheese for a while there. Your many different things. Even your CC's Pizza fellow from Grace. You know, a different company I'm mentioning, but they're all the same thing. If you don't change with time, if you don't hit that curve and keep going, you go straight into that wall guardrail. Like Sears and Kmart and Circuit City and Radio Shack in the United States, and where Bed Bath & Beyond is going right now too as well. GameStop eventually, Best Buy probably be the last of them to go down, I'm thinking. But then again, the GameStop has been the engine that could for the longest time. So to consider what's going on here, you have to understand why it's happening. And it's hard to break down the charts and graphs and details and dissertations about how it's going on. What's going on with this is people do not get the fact that businesses, oh yeah, you have billions of dollars a year. You're seeing Bed Bath & Beyond that had about 30, 40, maybe $5, $10 billion going down the drain. You had GameStop record sales, not even 3 years ago, going down the drain. Best Buy going down the drain. Amazon shutting down call centers and places. They're having, they're throwing the drain a little bit. Walmart, same thing. Why is that? Because people are wanting better service at a lower cost. And the problem is, you fire these people like the Best Buy has been doing, firing people who've been there 10, 15 years, and even GameStop, to hire the Mushagegis who don't care about customer service, who don't care about, getting apps or credit card apps or whatever apps looking for, and just doing their job and just getting there on their cell phone doing this. They don't care. And it's why you have a deep decline in sales. But also, what's really killing Bed Bath & Beyond is the fact that they're a niche without an itch. No one needs to go, like I said before, they're a niche without an itch. Nobody wants to go in and go buy a bed sheet at Bed Bath & Beyond that costs probably $4 or $5 more when you go to Wally World and get it for $3 or $4 cheaper. And like I said yesterday, and get their car oil change done, get tires rotated, and they get the kids some damn toys that'll shut up, and they'll buy a game system or a game or whatever, or an Xbox Game Pass or whatever, PlayStation Plus or PC stuff they want to buy, like a PC, gaming rig. Why you buy one at Walmart beyond me, God help yourself. But you can buy PC stuff. You can buy headset or some controller stuff, and you can buy what you want there really. But no limited selection, but you can buy it there. Your Steam card or whatever, you can buy it all there. So that way you have nothing to worry about. And then you get your card and then you go on home with your groceries. You can't do that at a Bed Bath & Beyond or a GameStop or a Best Buy. You can't get your car oil changed that way while you're getting the kids screaming at you for a damn stupid little toy. But what makes Best Buy the harder to believe that they'll go down not anything but last is that they still have a clientele that needs them. You still need a TV. you still want a gaming rig. You still want to upgrade your graphics card and your CPU and have some coolers. Not a lot of coolers, maybe small coolers. They ain't got much coolers there. They're trying to get coolers now. Yeah, you might want to upgrade your PC. Get a new motherboard. They have those there. Graphics cards barely have them, but they have them. CPU, they have them. RAM sticks, uh, SSDs. They have these things at Best Buy that makes it the most close to a micro center that you're gonna get here in Tennessee. Okay, so going there, or even Electronic Express, they has some stuff, mostly pre-built stuff. No, you can buy a pre-built 3080 for $2,500. Is that a bad deal? Good deal? I don't know. It's from Electronic Express. These two places I mentioned have a niche people. Granted, Best Buy is more busier than Electronic Express is. The one I work at, but the one that I live around, not work at, uh, has more. Sorry, chopper overhead. Had pause at chopper overhead. Um, has more to deal with than what Electronic Express has. But Electronic Express still has a niche there. People buy stuff. But Best Buy is probably the best we're going to have micro center in the state of Tennessee, in Clarksville area anyway. If we get one in Nashville, then it's game over for Best Buy eventually. But if we get one in Clarksville and Nashville, then really game over. But I don't think they'll get one anytime soon. A micro center. But those things there are different. They have niches that people have itches for. You want your TV, you want your monitor. You can buy game monitors too. You can buy regular PCs at Best Buy. If you don't want a gaming one, you want one that has a little pep to you, but you don't want a gaming one, you can buy one, non-gaming one. Hell, you can upgrade most of those. So what I'm saying to you guys is this. I want to close this video out here. That it doesn't matter what I think, what you think. Okay, in the end of the day, what caused the demise of the Bed Bath and Beyond was Bed Bath and Beyond. It wasn't you. It wasn't I. It wasn't the evil corporations. Maybe some of that. But Bed Bath and Beyond failed to go with the times. They're going down the road, eventually, ending the road journey, just like Radio Shack did in the United States, Circuit City did, Sears, Kmart, Toys R Us, a handful of Borders, a handful of others. They have allowed themselves to be outdated and outclassed by an online store and a Wally World. Just to name a few places you can buy the stuff at. All because of their corporate greed and or non-understanding of the clientele they once had. Now the store where I live at here in Clarksville, Tennessee is more busier than it ever has been because it's going out of business. So if you work at a GameStop or Best Buy or even Bed Bath & Beyond, I would probably be working on your resume. Mostly GameStop and Bed Bath & Beyond, Sam's Club, but Best Buy, I think you have a little while left over. A little more gas in your tank. It's good enough to go an extra year or two, maybe more. But you're going to have to change your guys' attitude and change your guys' approach to this. You guys can't just fire people left and right and expect people to come out and buy stuff. Because people don't want to deal with somebody who don't want to help them because they're too busy, worrying about their junk and they dust off a stupid appliance over there. No, you help the customer, then you clean when time to go home. You don't clean throughout the day. You clean before you close. That's when you clean. That's me though. But yeah, guys, that's what my video is. Once again, my overall health here is good. I had a update on my thing here though. I have a little it's a microsurgery procedure. Save a tooth and information about that. It's called a apsotomy, or what do you call it? It's the inflamed tissue, back tissue. The bacteria, in our mouths, and right around here on number 19, there's that little dot there. It's a good size, but it's still very small. And Benjamin Weber, who is the orthodontist, um, told me that not to worry about it. Told me it's just too smart now to do it because it'll take more bone and it would be worth. The bone will grow back, of course. The bone will grow back, but if I do it, it'll be 2 weeks pretty much not doing anything talking or wise for a while. But it'll take more bone and actually worth to get to it. When it's bigger, it's easier to get to because you can do less work to get there. That being said, though, it's a microsurgery. They go in there, they'll remove it, take it out, call it a day. So they make it sound like it'd be just like that, and it probably is be just like that. But still, I'm kind of nervous about it later on down the line. But I know the Lord's with me. He'll bless me and keep me safe, and eventually I'll have to have it done. This is the way it is. I've been through colonoscopies, I've been through eye surgery, I've been through, oral surgery with my teeth being pulled out, and crowns and root canals. So I've been through all that crap. So you think, after a while, you should get used to being laying on your back, staring up at lights. But, after a while, you do that. But when you're 40 years old plus, it's kind of hard to have that same mentality when you're 25, 30 years old. But, I know it'd be great. I thank you guys for worrying about it. Thank you guys for talking about it. I appreciate you guys. Once again, my gamer tag, Christ169. Like, subscribe. I do have a new subscriber, by the way. I do appreciate you got 37 subscribers now. So thank you guys for subscribing. Tell the world my channel. Send me around the world. I don't care. Because I ever have, a lot of people subscribe to my channel. Now, even if they watch the old content of me, I don't care. There's plenty down there to watch. You can watch new stuff when it ages if you want to. I'll probably do that. Like myself, I'll watch the old stuff before new stuff of people I subscribe to, just to get an idea of what they're about. As I go along the videos, then I get to know who they are better. Watching right when it's brand new, it's not always going to be the good thing to do that. But yeah, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Once again, peace, love. See you guys later. This is Christ169 out. Gamer tag Christ169. Christ 1691 on Steam. CRISIS 1691 on Steam. Peace.